This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. This week, the city council will consider paying $30 million to the parents of a teenager killed by a San Diego police officer. The family's attorney says it is the largest settlement for a police officer killing in history. 16-year-old Kanoa Wilson was trying to escape someone shooting him at the Santa Fe Depot downtown. But as he was running out of the train station, a police officer shot him. This is security video of the deadly shooting back in January. You'll see Wilson walk up to the two teens at the train station, and one pulls out a gun and fires two shots. As Wilson runs toward Kettner Boulevard, he comes across Officer Daniel Gold racing around the south of the gunfire with gun drawn. Seconds later, Officer Gold shot Kanoa. The police body cam video shows Officer Gold identified himself, but only after shooting Wilson. The officer is on administrative duty now. One of the attorneys representing the family blames the officer's short time on the force and lack of experience for this deadly shooting.
I don't think the police officer is a bad person. I don't think he's a bad man, but he did a very, very bad, reckless thing. This was a life. His life was priceless. His parents lost their only son.
According to City Council agenda records, the council met in September and voted 6-1 in closed session in favor of the $30 million settlement. They will have an official vote holding tomorrow. San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall commented on the settlement this morning on NBC 7 News at 6.
Anytime these things happen, first thing I do is I take a look in the mirror. And what are the things that I can do as chief of police? What are the things that I can control, whether it's more training, whether it's more equipment, whether it's more technology. Understanding completely that we're asking our police officers to step into harm's way each and every day to make very difficult split-second decisions. But anytime our actions contribute to the loss of life, that's a burden that our officers and I have to carry, and it's a deeply tragic moment. And so our condolences to the Wilson family.
Meantime, the city attorney's office provided NBC 7 with a staff report from that closed meeting. In it, the assistant city attorney wrote, "The settlement is a business decision and the result of a compromise and dismissal of the litigation proceedings and is not an admission of liability by any party." The San Diego City Council is set to vote on the use of automatic license plate readers by San Diego police tomorrow. A big concern for some is where the data gathered by the readers ends up, including if it's used by immigration officials. San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall joined us this morning on NBC 7 News Today, and he helped quell some concerns over personal privacy.
It is a proven crime-fighting tool where we are able to catch criminals, and we have impacted crime directly as a result of this technology. We have auditing that's put in place, and we have transparency with that auditing so that everybody can see how we're using this tool to keep people safe. We own the data. The company, the vendor, does not own that data. It would take a California court writing a warrant for us to release that information. That would cause that California court to go against their own state law. Good luck with that.
So the technology doesn't use facial recognition software and only captures information about vehicles via their license plates. Despite any concerns, the city's Public Safety Committee recently voted unanimously to renew a contract with Flock that provides those videos. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us now with a look at your forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon, we're going to be seeing a breezy east wind in the mountains, but that's going to warm us up for the coast and inland valleys. So weak Santa Ana today. By the afternoon, low 80s inland. For the coast will be around the mid 70s and around 70 at the beaches. For the mountains, east wind around 20 miles an hour. So again, it's a weak Santa Ana. Mountains will be in the mid 60s. But tomorrow we're going to be even warmer. We stay dry all week and unseasonably warm, mid 80s inland tomorrow, around 83 Wednesday. But we head towards the weekend and we'll cool down. Everybody's 10-day forecast is coming up.
Oh, look at those numbers. That doesn't feel like December, does it? All right, still to come, the oil industry wants access to new offshore areas along our coasts. And the Trump administration says it's going to cost U.S. energy security and jobs. But our state leaders are saying no. Why they're opposed? We'll have that story coming up next. Stay with us.
You count on deeper investigations.
Why didn't you just let her go?
I'm trying to keep our family together.
You count on getting a response. You count on a committed team looking out for you.
A lot of our small business vendors tell me that you owe them quite a bit of money.
In 2 languages.
¿Por qué piensa que ellos no hacen más?
You count on results.
And they said, you have your money back.
And getting answers.
Do you still feel let down?
It's a slap in the face.
This is NBC 7 and Telemundo 20 investigates and responds. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. New efforts from the Trump administration are looking to drill oil off the California coast. Local leaders are pushing back, joining Governor Gavin Newsom.
It's dead on arrival. Dead on arrival.
Today, supervisors Tara Lawson-Remer and Paloma Aguirre will be joined by environmentalists to push for their resolution against any new drilling. The issue will go before the Board of Supervisors tomorrow. The Trump administration says it's looking to lease 34 total offshore drilling sites over the next 5 years in various locations. California does have offshore oil rigs, but there haven't been any new ones since the mid-1980s. The oil industry has been seeking access to new offshore areas as a way to boost U.S. energy security and jobs. The Secretary of the Interior says by moving forward with the development of a robust, forward-thinking leasing plan, we are ensuring that America's offshore industry stays strong, our workers stay employed, and our nation remains energy dominant for decades to come. Last month, a family-owned restaurant that has fed generations of San Diegans confirmed it had been sold. But today, we've learned Las Cuatro Milpas could be serving up its legendary chorizo beans and homemade tortillas a little longer than originally thought. NBC7's Audra Stafford spoke with one of the owners about what might be next for this local institution.
Las Cuatro Milpas has been here on Logan Avenue for nearly 100 years now. It was expected to close before the end of the month, but now we're learning it could stay open for a couple more months or even years.
You could go all throughout the Southwest and you just don't see this kind of food. Just special. Special flavors.
It's those flavors that brought Michael Gomez down from Orange County to wait in line Monday. Flavors he and his family have been enjoying for generations.
My uncle back in the early 60s told us about it, and he was coming here for decades before. So, yeah, so it's special. And then we pass it on to our kids, and all of our kids now all know about it.
Las Cuatro Milpas was founded nearly a century ago and is still owned by members of the same family. But they're getting older, and after a number of challenges over the past few years, including minor health violations and missed tax payments, they sold the location last month.
We've heard about it.
Though the news wasn't entirely a surprise, it was a big blow to Gomez and his family and the many other San Diegans who show up to eat here every day. It's unclear how many more meals they'll be able to enjoy at these tables. The current owner told me she doesn't know either, that it's possible the new owners will allow them to stay for a couple more months or even years, a prospect Gomez says is as savory as the flavors.
Wouldn't that be something? That would be wonderful.
From Barrio, Logan, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
We'll have a look at your weather forecast right after this.
NBC 7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
We look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC 7 and Telemundo 20.
Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Today is going to be warmer than the weekend. Low 80s inland, mid 70s near the coast, beaches close to 70 degrees. And this is all because of a breezy east wind in the mountains. So we do have a weak Santa Ana over the next few days. Mountains will be in the mid 60s, deserts upper 70s. As we head into the weekend, temperatures will start to cool down. But before we get there, it's going to be unseasonably warm for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, mid 80s inland, low 80s at the coast possibly, but then over the weekend we'll cool down. Dry pattern, though. That'll carry us into next week.
More coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching.